Weirdest, biggest gas station I've ever been in.
Oh, man.
Welcome back, by the way. We're the Whiskey Watchers.
Are we back?
We're back.
We're back, baby! Woo! I'm Dan.
I'm Jake.
And, well, I got a couple bottles here in front of me.
Yes. They might give you wings.
They might give you wings. No, this isn't Red Bull. This is Angel's Envy Cask Strength 2023, baby!
So it looks like a green is a rye.
So
we got a whiskey and a rye.
exactly. We have a bourbon, and we have the new Cask Strength rye that they released this year.
Is it finished?
It is finished. Not in rum. So their normal regular release... No. So their regular release that's on shelves everywhere around us for $99 is finished in rum barrels. This is finished, well, half of the batch is going to be finished in Sauterne barrels. The other half is going to be finished in toasted oak barrels.
Huh.
So I'll read the neck tag when we get to it, but right now I want to start with this. So
yeah, we had last year's.
Last year's, and we were really impressed with it. We liked it.
Oh,
and
you getting the full
yeah, I got everything off of it. I'm even going to take the neck tag off.
Let me see this neck tag real quick.
Here you go. While I'm doing that, you do that. And while he's doing that, you should go down below, hit that like and subscribe button, and destroy the notification bell, and become a part of the Whiskey Watcher family.
Finished in port wine.
We're family around here. Didn't you know?
Selected from our most distinctive barrels in our rickhouse each year.
Distinctive. Fat pours again. I just have a heavy hand, I guess. I just get excited. And
That's fine.
I have the heavy hand. It is what it is. Oh, I jumped the gun. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm just
Are you reading?
Yeah, I was just figuring it out. That last half wasn't worth it.
So, obviously, their bourbon finished in port wine barrels, bottled at cask strength, once a year, release in the fall.
What's the strength on this bad boy?
So this one's coming in at 118.2 for your face piece, or 59.1%.
So I had to teach a guy about percentages like that.
About like proofs and stuff?
Yeah, he's like
how do you know what proof it is?
he's like, it's 40%. I'm like, so here's how you tell, right? You take the percentage of alcohol, double it. That's your proof.
Yep. If it's 60% alcohol, it is 120 proof. Just double it. And that's all it is.
And then he was like, so Everclear's 190, 180 proof? I went, yeah. He goes, I told somebody that and they didn't believe me.
And their mind just went...
Yeah.
Anyway. Rich grape. Like, this is like...
Pungent.
It's very pungent. It's very fruit forward. Very grapey.
Hey, Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I love this nose. I could live in this nose forever and ever. Like, it's not... You don't get a lot of the bourbon notes. You get a lot of that port, but it's a really quality port. Oh, man. All right. Cheers, bud. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, y'all.
The nose is better than the palate.
I find them both very good.
I have a sourness in the back of my tongue, and I don't like it.
Reminds me of a gummy worm. You put any notes on this? How many bottles it is? Or how many barrels?
No, they don't. I don't think they get as fancy as Hard Truth did and tell you how many barrels are in the batch or anything. I'm going to have to taste this again because I'm getting this weird tangy sourness on the back of my palate that I just...
Like a Dickel product?
Like, no, not that kind of weird funk. But it's not mineralic in nature. It's just like, it's a sour dryness.
Like a grape
and
almost.
I don't get it. So I'm going to go in one more time, give it a shot. First taste, you can't really guess or judge. So let's do this again.
I'm going to quote Yoda.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah, that's that easy to quote Yoda when you like something.
I don't know.
I know you don't get that mineral. You have that thing going on.
No, it's not mineralic.
It's sour. It's just the wrong word. I was thinking Dickel.
It got better, but it's still underwhelming to me. It's underwhelming.
This was overwhelming to me. It's very smooth.
It is. It drinks very smooth. It doesn't drink 118.
It doesn't overly dry your tongue.
No, it has a slight dryness to it, but I still have plenty of saliva to go around to kind of wishy-wash in and out of the old teefers. But ultimately,
very grapey.
I think because I tried a little bit of last night with Adam here. We did a blind. I poured him a blind to some stuff, and it was a lot of fun.
We got a few blinds coming up.
We do have a few blinds coming up. Into your blinds.
Well, on top of that, we have another blind that we were talking about last time.
Yeah, we have like 3 blinds coming up. My God.
We need to write it on the board so we don't forget.
Yeah. Anyway, so I tried last year's Angels Envy Cask Strength, and I that thing opened up so well. It was very rich, had chocolate notes to it. It was very fruit forward, and the bourbon notes kind of sang through. This one is just kind of a one-note willy for me. It has a lot of grapiness. It's kind of tannic, drying on the palate just a little bit. It's not bad, but for me, if I had to give this a grade or anything else, if I'm rating it out of 10, I'm looking at like a C+ on this for me.
I'd say a solid B.
Solid B for you?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not terrible. It's something that I'm happy to own and
B-
happy
on the curve.
Yeah, I'm happy to have it and happy to be able to pour it for people. But it's not something that I'm going to reach for immediately if I come in here and go, I want something special. I want something limited. So
I very much like this.
Angels Envy Cask Strength. They did good, but it's not necessarily my cup of tea. So. Rinse the palate here. No, rinse the glass. Probably a little bit of a detriment to this next one. I haven't put water with this at all. I haven't even tried this. I let Adam try a little bit of this.
What a freak.
And he went crazy for it.
Well,
so
this is Adam we're talking about.
So we'll see. Anyway. So if you want to be Mr. Heavy Hand or whatever with that, I'm going to do a little bit of reading from this little booklet here because this thing was kind of cool. So as he's doing this, I'll give you all a little, I'll serenade you. Tasting through our rack house inventory, we unearthed Rick House. Sorry,
I was like, really?
The words are tiny. My eyes are going. I'm getting old, people. Sorry. Anyway. Tasting through our Rickhouse inventory, we unearthed 2 batches of rye that complemented each other perfectly. One batch, more in the old world style of finishing, spent several years in lesser used Sauterne dessert wine barrels, imparting bright flavors of honey and apricot, while the second batch followed more of a new school style of finishing. Was transferred into new toasted oak barrels. After initial maturation, the spicy oak character of this rye provided structure to balance the sweet wine characters of the first. Marrying the two together, we realized we had created something that we couldn't bear to cut down, hence our first and perhaps only cask strength rye. So,
God.
So my thought is, every year they do what's called a cellar collection release. Holy fat pours!
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
I went a little heavy on yours. And
My
well, I might as
God!
This out.
Woo!
Going hardcore.
Anyway, good lord!
I got really distracted listening to you.
Anyway, I'm gonna have this to sit with tonight after this whole thing.
There you go.
So finished in Sauternes.
Wrap it up and take it home.
Finished in Sauternes and toasted oak. My God, there's so much whiskey in this glass. You're
You
killing
said
me.
you had to drink it all.
I did it. I can't just pour it back into the bottle. There's been water added to this. I'm not going to taint that. Anyway, on the nose.
It's very piney.
It is. It's gentle. You get pine. I get just.
Pine and lemon.
I get desserty grapes. I get.
No, pine and lemons. That's all I smell.
I get honey. I do get like. They mentioned apricot. It might just be in my head because I read it, but I do get kind of apricot on the nose. Going off of what I was saying though, this.
114 point some odd proof.
This is coming in at 114.4 proof for your face piece, 57.2%. And I think what they were thinking about with this one was turning it into a cellar collection. They have what's called a cellar collection that they release like once or twice a year. The ice cider cask finish was one of those.
I feel like that one was really good.
And I'm thinking that they may have struck a note with this one that they really enjoyed, so they turned it into a cask strength rye instead of just releasing it as a cellar collection. Anyway, color on this one is beautifully dark, nice amber. The nose on it is scrumptious.
I gotta tell you, know what this reminds me of? Somebody just mopped with Pine Sol,
Lemon
and then
pledge.
they dusted everything with lemon pledge.
Oh my god. Anyway,
That's
cheers.
exactly what this smells like to me.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Woo!
This one's more my style.
This drink's hotter than that bourbon.
It does, but it's the rye spice coming through. The toasted oak presents itself.
At first, and
It's super sweet up front.
and see now I'm getting like a tannic thing on the side of my tongue.
So you're the opposite of me.
I'm also this kind of guy. You
Yeah.
prefer one of these all the time.
Right, you're not a rye guy, but we did just drink the Hard Truth Sauterne finish, and you liked that one.
It's hard truth.
I know.
It's a sweet mash.
Might just be a stigma. Anyway, I really enjoy this
I'm going to
one.
blind me on some random ryes just to see if I can pick out which one's the hard.
Teaching Jake to like rye whiskey, coming soon to a YouTube channel
Coming
near you.
soon to a blind near you.
Right. This is really nice. I enjoy this one.
Slams it down. This is a new riff. I could tell. It's 100% rye. It smells like guan clippings.
Sweet and delicate. Rye spice on the back. It coats the palate really well. And I'm not just breathing fire though every time I drink it. You said it drank kind of hot. I do get a little bit of a whoo burn right after you got the goose pimples.
I taste cracked pepper.
There is a little bit of a peppery note to it,
Sweet cracked pepper.
but it's not bad. I enjoy this one. I enjoy this one more than the cask strength bourbon.
Maple pepper bacon. I enjoy the bourbon a lot more than this.
So I'm guessing you're probably going to flip the script here, and you're probably going to go like CC plus on that.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, and I'm at a B plus on it.
I'm a C bordering C plus.
Yep, I'm at a B plus. It's not super like.
We'll say low C plus.
Yeah, it's not going to light you up and really make you
I've
go.
had so many ryes that were lower proof than this that make me just go, oh, who put this in my cup?
Yeah, it's not going to light you up, and the flavor's not going to just smack you and go, wow, this tastes delicious. But I think it's a well-balanced, flavorful expression of rye whiskey finished in a Sauterne barrel and a toasted oak barrel. Like I said, the toasted oak kind of comes through.
It does a little.
It gives like a little chocolatey feel to me. It's kind of weird.
Could be the sweetness I was picking up.
But
I said maple, I might be wrong on that.
yeah, I really enjoy that. I'm more for the rye whiskey. He's more for the bourbon. What are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comment section below. We want to thank you for joining us on this little double feature. Yeah, I'm calling these double features, by the way, when we were
Double features.
Because, we have a drive-in right down the road in Rio.
God,
It's basically a double. It's a double feature, baby. So thank you for joining us on the double feature.
The drink-in double feature.
The drink-in. I like that. The drink-in double feature. I love it. So until we drink again, guys, we want to remind you to share a pour with your friends and family because just like the movies,
Memories don't make them so.
yes, sir.